7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Are you listening?
Ricky J. Sports.
What's up, my fellow YouTubers? This is Ricky J, baby, from Ricky J Sports. Welcome to another video, and today, people, we're going to have some fun. We're going to do a simulation matchup between Ben Askren and Jake Paul, and both of these guys are slated to fight in 2021, March of 2021 to be exact, and I thought, why not come on here and have some fun with these two in a simulation stand and bang matchup. And warning, kicks may be thrown in this matchup, but we're just having fun. We're going to kick back, talk about the fight, and I cannot wait to share this matchup with you guys today. And just on a side note, you're probably wondering, why is Ricky doing this fight inside the UFC Octagon, inside EA Sports UFC 4? Well, I got to give props to EA Sports, man, because they modeled Ben Askren almost perfectly. Look at that model, and I couldn't toss it up. So we're going to do a stand and bang matchup. And as far as Jake Paul's model, I had to make him from scratch. It's unfortunate, but in EA Sports UFC 4, they got rid of the game face feature, and the game face feature was beautiful when it came to implementing people that aren't inside the UFC into the game, because you were able to scan their faces from a picture and implement them digitally into the game, and you can't do that anymore. So let me know your thoughts on my Jake Paul model. I think he's pretty good, man. I really think he's pretty good, but yeah, man, we're gonna get things started here in a standing bang matchup. And why, you're probably wondering why I'm stalling, because in stand and bang they have no intros. It gets right into the fight. So I just want to quickly just give you my thoughts on this matchup before we dive into this simulation fight. Now, Jake Paul, he is doing so well, man. I don't think he gets enough credit, man. He's doing a lot of good things inside the boxing ring, even though he's fought a bunch of cans, in my opinion. His best competition was Deji, KSI's little brother, and then he beat a Neeson Gibb, and you can't forget about Nate Robinson, but he's never fought an actual fighter. And even though Jake Paul, I give him a lot of respect, I really feel like his skills are there. He's got good power, good stamina. I really feel like he's going to be up against Ben Askren. And even though the betting odds have Jake Paul as the favorite, I really feel like Ben, I'm going to load things up, is going to win by decision. And you're probably saying, Ben's number one forte is not his hands, man, it's his wrestling. But you can't forget about his stamina game, his willingness to take a shot and keep on pushing forward, and his championship heart that he has, man. He's a former Olympian. He was a Bellator champion, a one welterweight champion. This guy has that fighting spirit. He's got that ability to just pull things off and get the W. And throughout the course of his MMA career, he went pretty much undefeated until he got inside the UFC. He lost to, he took that crazy knee from Jorge Masvidal, and then he lost to Damian Maia. So I really feel like Ben Askren's going to use that amazing heart to grind out a decision. And another thing too, when they clinch up, as we're getting started here, remember, kicks may be thrown. When they clinch up inside the boxing ring, I really feel like, oh my gosh, Ben's ability to clinch up will tire out Jake Paul. Jake Paul is really going to feel that crazy wrestling strength that Askren's gonna show him, especially when they clinch up. You know what I mean? When guys clinch up in boxing, he's going to feel that crazy strength of Askren. Askren's going to win by decision. But let me know, and I'm not counting Jake Paul out. He is really improving, and he may win, man. You just never know. But if I had to put money down, I say Askren's going to win by decision. But as far as this simulation matchup's concerned, both guys are holding it their own. And what are we seeing here? This is more of a street fight than a boxing match. Holy smokes, Jake Paul throwing some crazy kicks. And, man, he's got to just use that crazy power, man. Use that pressure and throw some hands. But in this game, you can't set it to boxing only. Maybe I'm wrong, man. Let me know if you can. But I set it to stand and bang, and Jake is using some kicks. But maybe he's trying to set them up with the hands, man. He's using those kicks so he can throw some hands. But right here, this is what I'm talking about. Ben Askren in real life will take a shot and move forward. And especially when he takes shots with boxing gloves, I really feel like it's not going to, affect him as much as it would, obviously, using MMA gloves. And he's just going to continue pushing forward and tire out Jake Paul. But, he's got to watch out for that one shot. He definitely has to watch out for that one shot, because Jake Paul, man, he is on the up and up when it comes to his pure skill. Like, he's only 23 years old. He hasn't even hit his physical prime. So he's got to be careful. The one thing I'm worried about, if you're a Ben Askren fan, is for him not to show any respect for Jake Paul. and then he's going to get clocked with something, and once you get clocked with one shot, you're just not the same fighter for the rest of the fight, if you know what I mean. But right here, we're seeing, oh my goodness, Jake Paul is making me eat my own words, showcasing fantastic skills, forcing Ben Askren to backpedal. And this is hilarious. I love doing these type of videos where we just let the AI duke it out. And this is nuts. I thought we were going to see Ben Askren kind of push forward and just pepper Jake Paul with shots. But look at this. Jake jacking up the leg. Oh my goodness. And he's jacking up that leg to set up those crazy hands. Nice. And Askren looking a little slow. And Ben Askren, I believe he's 36 years old right now. And even though he's up in age, he's just going to, I know I'm repeating myself, man, but he's just going to use that crazy stamina game to tire out Jake Paul. But these type of matchups, I know some people don't like them, especially inside the boxing ring, but for pure entertainment, I just love them, man. I really love seeing guys kind of fighting out of their element, seeing like a Ben Askren or like a Conor McGregor going inside the boxing ring to fight. Just so fun, man. It's so fun to watch. And even watching Jake Paul and Nate Robinson, I was standing up the whole time, and it was so much fun to see them go at it. Oh, but in this simulation matchup, if you're a Ben Askren fan, he needs to get busy here. He can't just be standing there waiting for Jake to miss. He's got to go in there, and it's all about volume, man. It's all about quantity. And he's looking to pick his spots, and I don't think that's the best strategy. I think he needs, there he goes. He needs to push forward and throw shots. And he's missing, man. He's missing. He's gassing himself out. Uh-oh. Holy cow. Look at this. And like I said, the worst is if he underestimates him. He needs to train. I really feel like Ben Askren, he's been on the sidelines for a while, man. He needs to train like he's going into a MMA fight, in my opinion. He really has to put in that camp, and the beauty for him, all he needs to do is train the hands, man. All you got to do is train the hands. So he's got to really put that time in and make it seem like he's going up against a top-tier boxer, because he's going to get surprised by Jake Paul. Even though, like I said, Askren I feel like is going to win. He's going to get surprised with the skill, the speed of Jake Paul, and anything's going to happen. And in this simulation matchup, we're seeing Askren taking a little too much punishment right here. Oh, and down he goes. Nice little setup by Jake Paul. And Jake looking fantastic. Making me look silly right here. Making me eat my own words, man. But this fight's not done. This fight's not done. Definitely not done. Askren needs to get inside. He needs to make this fight dirty. He needs to make this simulation matchup dirty. And look at Jake Paul's gloves, man. They started off white and now red and white. Sprinkle of some blood on there. Who's busted up, man? Who is busted up? You can't really tell from this angle. Oh, but it looks like right here that the eggs are scrambled on Askren's part right here. He just can't seem to get inside, and Jake Paul's looking amazing. And this is what Jake needs to do. He needs to stay on the outside, forcing Askren to kind of lunge in with shots and then connect. And right here, Jake's looking great. He is looking really good right here. Come on, Benny. Ben needs to, like I said, needs to make things happen. He looks hesitant. And that's another thing too, man. Oh! All Jake's been doing has been boxing, so Ben hasn't really been, full contact boxing for a while, or at all, really. So who knows what his mindset's going to be like. But in my opinion, I know I'm repeating myself, but I just feel like Ben's going to be, he's going to have that game face, and he's going to win by a decision for sure. But right here, he hasn't really connected with anything. And we are moving on to the third round. And Askren been dropped, been hurt with shots. And I don't know if he's going to recover, man. I don't know if he's going to recover. He just can't seem to take the power of Jake Paul right here in this stand and bang showcase at the Apex Center. The thing is with the Apex Center in this game, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good, but the fighters kind of look a little cartoonish. Am I the only one seeing that? But let me know in the comments. But here we go. Both guys touching gloves. Oh! And the thing is, Jake can't get overconfident. All it takes is one shot, and this fight could be turned upside down. His leg is jacked. You see that? His leg is jacked, and for the first time in this simulation matchup, we're seeing Jake Paul backpedaling right here, a little unsure on what he's going to do. He needs to let that leg heal up, and he's got to just use his punching game, man. He's got to use his punching game. Oh, a nice combo by Askren, and that's the thing. When Askren gets his second win, you know, he can just go for days, and we're seeing him finally doing well in this fun matchup. Nice. Nice. See that? He's kind of timing Jake Paul right here. He is. Oh, good job. Good job blocking. Oh, nice. It just seems like Askren is missing out, man, on the range. He's got to get in there. He's got to forget about that. He's got to forget about that spinning back fist. It's doing nothing for you, brother. It's doing nothing for you. There he goes. Cutting off the cage right there. He's got to get inside. He's got to make the fight dirty. Can Ben pull this off? Both guys, you know, kind of dialing it back when it comes to the quantity of shots. Oh, nice. Nice hook right there by Askren. There he goes. He's backing away, man. I don't know what... Oh, no. I was going to say, I don't know what Jake Paul's doing. But there he goes, man. Setting something up. Going with a violent uppercut. And look at Ben Askren. He's already in zombie mode, but nice hook. Nice hook. Kind of forcing Jake to kind of back away and forcing him to get off balance right there. This matchup is crazy. Oh, another drop. And Ben still taking damage and getting up and continuing to fight right here. This is a brutal matchup. Jeez, how much can Askren take? And he's still firing back. Still landing clean shots, but we're yet to see Jake Paul get dropped or rocked there. I like how this Ben Askren's going into helicopter mode with that spinning back fist, but that front leg is jacked, and you know it's going to compromise his power here with that front leg being jacked. Oh, nice. Catching the leg, but he's not willing to... Oh, both guys. I was going to say he's not willing to power forward and throw some crazy shots. He needs to go down on his shield, not on his face. He ate some canvas right there. And in my opinion, man, looks like it's a matter of time until Askren goes nighty-night right here. He's got to be careful, man. He's got to be... There he goes. He's got to be careful. He's got to keep his combo short, and that's the end of the round. Wow, that round was crazy, man. A lot of action. Oh, man. Getting a face full of canvas, getting memories of Jorge Masvidal with that shot. And just to clear things up, when these guys fight, it's only strictly boxing. We're just having some fun here inside the UFC octagon. But, yeah, it's strictly going to be boxing, but who knows what's going to happen. Maybe we'll see. Are we going to see Ben Askren go for some takedowns? You just never know. But here we go. We're already into round 4. This grueling stand and bang matchup. Ben Askren refusing to go. Going down again, but getting right back up. In my opinion, it's one more big bomb, and Askren's going to be nighty-night. He lands a shot right there. He's playing possum, waiting for Jake to do something. Oh, nice. Jacks that leg. He's got to push forward, in my opinion. He's just got to push. He's got to push. This Ben Askren AI looks hesitant, man. There he goes. There he goes with the shot. And another one. He's got Helicopter City. Oh, no, it's over. In the 4th round, Jake Paul takes it. Oh, man, that was exciting. It was back and forth, but Ben took too many shots, and he pulled a Nate Robinson right there, and there it goes, man. The fight is done. And could this be a foreshadowing on how this fight's going to go down in March of 2021? Is Askren, or is he? Yeah, that's the correct grammar. Is Askren going to taste the canvas? Oh, or is he going to win by decision, like I said, man? But props to both guys, man, for getting this fight pretty much good to go, man. I don't know if it's official yet, but props to both guys, and much respect to Jake Paul for calling out everybody. He was calling out Dylan Dennis, Conor McGregor, Ben Askren, and Ben took the bait, and we'll see what happens. But I'm really interested to hear who you think's going to win, man. Do you guys agree with me that Askren's going to win by decision, or do you think Jake Paul's going to take it, man? He's got the skills, he's young. Is he going to beat the old MMA veteran in Ben Askren? But let me know. Thank you so much for tuning in. I had so much fun making this video. Peace and love. Happy holidays to all of you. I'm out of here. Peace.